Those are some tough acts to follow. I don't have enough cash to buy them. I love video games. I've always loved video games ever since I was a kid. My favorite video game series is Halo. In Halo, you are battling a alien race called the Covenant, who seek to dominate the universe. I could talk about this all day long, so I'll get to the point. In Halo, there are many species in the Covenant, but the elites are the battlefield leaders. And so every encounter you have, you face elites and then all kinds of other species around them. When you take out the elites, chaos ensues. There's little grunts that start screaming and throwing their hands up in the air and throwing grenades at themselves and each other, and everybody else forgets how to aim. And so in life, like Halo, chaos reigns when leadership is not present. So let's explore my leadership story and how it's evolved. I was fortunate enough in high school to attend a college preparatory school. At this school, they focused mostly on academics, but they also focused a lot on leadership and how we can serve the community and everybody else. One of the things that makes the school that I went to special is that we had retreats. A lot of the retreats, again, about leadership and community. The most revered retreat at the school was the Junior Encounter Retreat. So when I was a junior, I attended the Junior Encounter Retreat. It's a retreat led by seniors for the juniors. There's about 5 to 10 people per group and always 5 groups. When I went to the Junior Encounter Retreat, by the time it was over, it had changed my whole entire life perspective. So I decided that when I was a senior, I was going to pay it forward and be a senior leader at the Junior Retreat, the Junior Encounter. When I was leading, one of the juniors in my group was running around and telling everybody how awesome I was as a servant leader. And it was then that I realized that I not only loved being a leader, but a servant leader. Fast forward 2 years to 2012, my first 6 months at Travis Air Force Base as an aircraft mechanic in the Air Force. I was the last out of 3 new airmen at the hydraulics shop. And so along with learning how to turn wrenches and troubleshoot aircraft, the Air Force requires new members to learn by instructional, textual learning as well. Being 20 years old, all 3 of the new airmen, we were facing a lot of changes, a lot of challenges in life. None of us were at the place where we grew up. We weren't with our parents anymore. And had, walking up to a huge airplane, I just honestly couldn't believe I was there. So we were all struggling, and the leadership of the shop recognized my tenacity and my unwavering ambition to adapt and learn quickly. So they pulled me to the side and they requested that I would go and take the other airmen under my wing and to teach them the motivation and what my, secret was at that time to staying strong and learning the job and being useful. I was very unsure of this because I was the youngest out of the 3 of us, but they reiterated their belief in me. And so I stepped into those airmen's shoes and took on the role of the empathetic leader. Fast forward to April of 2022, I was out of the military. In my career at Sierra Nevada Corporation, I got promoted to Operations Proposal Manager. As a technician, I had no idea what I was about to get myself into. 3 weeks into that job, I was assigned to lead the operations team on the largest proposal that the company had ever seen. And I learned very fast how many moving parts go into a proposal worth more than $13 billion. This was one of 2 proposals that we worked in 2022. In 2023, the team grew to 2. We worked more than 20 proposals, including the second largest proposal in the company's history. In 2024, we were awarded the contract for that $13 billion proposal that we worked in 2022. Not only that, but I now lead a team of 3 people, and we've worked more than 50 proposals with a projection of over 60 by the end of the year. Wow. My vision has always been to integrate my operations proposal team into the greater proposal area of the corporation. And so in this role, I've become a strategic visionary. By 2027, I plan to be the operations proposal director, managing at least five people who are managing proposals under me. Leadership opportunities lie ahead, and I will not hesitate to capitalize on those opportunities. The most important type of leader to me, and the one I will always strive to be, is the evolutionary leader. With so many different types of leadership at everyone's disposal, I don't see any reason why we restrict ourselves to just one. I've talked about the types of leadership I've utilized in my lifetime. I want you to think about what types of leadership have worked for you. Leadership is not a destination. It's a living, evolving process. So let's commit, fellow Toastmasters, right here, right now, to being the elites, minus the part about trying to forcibly dominate the universe. Let's commit to shaping ourselves into the leaders that inspire change, foster growth, and make a difference in the lives of ourselves and those that we lead. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.